Don't you come out barking either. Go on about your business. Don't start none, won't be none. Where you going? Where you going, fella? Don't start none, won't be none. Oh, that coffee good. That coffee is good. Hey, Blue Holman. Hey, Kay. Kay Brick City Chick, and she is a member. Brick City Chick is a member. Hey, Deborah. Go sit down, Gizmo. You're not going outside right now, child. Either go back in your house, because I'm not about to be having no problems with you today. So we is here. She said, Derek said, hey, love, tread light on the queen. Who you talking about? Tread light on Beyonce? Tread light on Beyonce? Hey, beautiful magic. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Melissa. Tread light on Beyonce? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? We all queens. I'm a queen too. Beyonce is my sister. If she's a child of Oshun, me and Beyonce is sisters. So I can say whatever I want to say. And if she is an initiated child of Oshun, then we sisters for real, for real. So sisters can talk about each other. Y'all people standing on the outside, y'all fans. So it is what it is. I can say whatever I want. Because we like this. We sisters. And it looks like Beyonce is trying to tell us in a roundabout way that she is a child of Oshun. Hello, Michelle Davenport. I did get an opportunity. Thank you to, I think it was Phoenix Blue, that sent me the lyrics. Was it Phoenix? I think so. Now I don't even know where it's at. Um, I think it was Phoenix that sent me the lyrics to the song, to her new song. Because I didn't really listen to it. Like, I'm not really into music like that. If it gets real popular, then I'll probably hear it. But I'm not really into music like that. But I did check out the lyrics. Like, where did I put them? Put them somewhere. Gosh, I'm so horrible at. Is it on Facebook? Oh yeah. Okay, here it is. Let's see which part is first. Is this the Beyonce part? Yeah. Okay. So in the lyrics, it's not a whole lot where she says it, but she says Ankh charm on gold chains with my Oshun energy. Oh, drip all on me, woo, Ankh or the Daishiki print. And then later on, it says waist beads from Yerba, woo, Ancestors on the wall, let the ghosts chit chat, wearing all white to the funeral. And I mean, that can mean a lot of things. Just because you honor your Orishas and you say, you know, Oshun in a song does not mean that you are um, an initiated child in the religion. The only way that I'm going to believe that Beyonce is really initiated is if Beyonce comes out and says she's really initiated. That's the only way I'm gonna believe it. I'm not going to believe it from a song or something like that because it's too general. I would really prefer her to come out. That's how you'll know for sure if she comes out and during the interview. She don't have to. Y'all, I got these eyelashes on, so you're gonna have to deal with me touching my eyes. She does not have to come out in full Orisha regalia, but I would really like for her to come out and say that I am an initiated child of Oshun or Gemiya or Oya or whoever. Then I will believe it. I'm not saying she's not. Don't twist my words because I know a lot of y'all have a tendency to. I know how sensitive y'all get when it comes to Beyonce. Y'all, Beyonce fans are. Why do I look so short today? Y'all Beyonce fans are like y'all like a new breed of stands. I know how y'all get when it comes to Beyonce, but the only way that I'm really going to believe it is if she comes out and says it. I've never seen anything on Beyonce in any of her videos. She doesn't wear a leke. She doesn't have on a ide. She never has any true markings of being initiated. Nothing. Other celebrities have said in interviews that they, are in the religion. And so I guess there's a song with Jay-Z saying that he is a child of Shango. I mean, I don't know. And I don't want to take it just from a song because sometimes your music is just that. It's just um it's just a work of art. It's just music. So how do you guys feel? Like, do you take all of her music for face value? Because if you take everything that she says for face value, then you have to take everything that these rappers say about drugs and shooting and pimping and all of this kind of stuff. You have to take all of that for face value too. And that a lot of these rappers are not what they say they are. So why would you believe that Beyonce is something without um without proof is what I'm saying. I mean, I don't I know y'all want her to be so bad. And I think she is, but like we don't know. We don't know who she is. Um maybe she just likes Ocean. Like a lot of you do. A lot of you just like Ocean and think that she is the most beautiful Orisha and she okay, no. How you gonna start update and no, go away. Um a lot of you just believe that Oshun is the most beautiful Orisha, and you see all of these pictures the way that Oshun is depicted, you think she's the most beautiful out of all of the Orishas. And Oshun is the baby. Oshun is the baby sister. Oshun is the baby sister that everybody wants to protect. Oshun is the little sister that everybody just likes. And everybody just wants to be Oshun because she's, depicted as beautiful and sexual and sensual. And so we just graft to that. We just want something because it's shiny. So you'll pass by Oya, who is extremely powerful and strong, a warrior woman. You'll pass by her to get to the little sister because she cute. Mm? And a lot of you don't even know that there's a dark side to Oshun also. Everything about Oshun is not pretty dress and long hair or whatever. Oshun had some rough times. The yellow dress doesn't come from her being rich and out here with gold and yellow. The yellow dress comes from the fact that she was poor and had to wash her dress every day. It was white when it started out. And just over time, you know how white has the tendency to change colors if you don't have bleach or whatever to keep it real white. So the dress turned yellow from her being poor. But see, because of the way things are depicted and shown, she's, beautiful and sensual. And a lot of the pictures they show of Oshun, her waist is small, the hips are big. Everybody loves Oshun. Everybody wants to, but it's more than that. It's more than that. Yeah, I'm fascinated by Oya also. Oya is the owner of the cemetery. Oya is the one telling the people at the cemetery, "No, y'all stand down. Don't you get up. Don't you leave here. Don't you go. No, don't do that." She the one keeping all the people at bay, so y'all can sleep at night. That's Oya. If it wasn't for her, all the people in the cemetery would be done got up and be walking around bugging us and stuff at night. But they know Oya is there, so they can't leave. Thank you, Kay. Me and these eyelashes, I don't think they're gonna be on here for long. Cause so I don't know. I'm really interested. I would really love, this is what I would like. I would really love for Beyonce and Jay-Z to do an interview and both of them talk about their experiences with the Orisha. I believe that if Beyonce would come out, if her and Jay-Z would come out and talk about their experiences either with the Yoruba tradition or Santeria or whatever it is that they practice, there would be a shift in religion. I really believe that and I think that's the reason why they won't do it, is because whether we want to accept it or not, Beyonce has a lot of power in pop culture. And if Beyonce would come out, if her and Jay-Z would come out and say who they are, especially if Beyonce comes out and says at this point that she is a priest, because I do kind of believe that was why they was in Cuba, kind of. But I would still rather them come out and say it themselves. But I do believe that if they do, they would cause a shift. And I think they have been told by their godparents, you of all people can't do that. Now, it's okay to find out that Chaka Khan is a child of Oshun and Iyanla Van Zandt. It's okay to find, because they don't have the impact that Beyonce has. We know that Chaka Khan, I know she's a child of Oshun. Iyanla, I forgot if she's a child of Obatala. She a child of somebody because it's in her books. So we know she is initiated. And what's that actor's name? He has a lazy eye. I can't think of his name. But we know that I think he's a child of Shango. And Kay, I have been to. And now that I received my bandana, y'all this now that I received my bandana, I'm gonna be wearing my what is his name? Let me type it in. Let's see what comes up. Okay. So it says Afro Cuban Santero or Ifa celebrities. So it came up is Shaka Khan. Oh, Shaka Khan is a priestess of Shango. I heard she was a priestess of Oshun. But hey, Forrest Whitaker. That's who it is. Forrest Whitaker. So it says here that he's a Babalao. Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin is a child of Oshun and his mama. Gloria Estefan is a child of Oshun. Okay, Iyanla Van Zandt, she is a priestess of Obatala. I thought it was Obatala. So this says Jennifer Lopez and Anthony are both uh, children of Shango. Sade is a priestess of Obatala. I didn't know that. Tyson Beckford is a priest of Oshun. Angela Bofield, a priest of Obatala. Willie Brown, I did not know this. Former mayor of San Francisco is a priest of Shango. I did not know that. And they said everybody that is a member of Earth, Wind, and Fire all initiated to different Orisha. And then they have Wesley Snipes is a Babalao. Now, this is just from some website This is just some website on the internet, and they don't list they don't list um Beyonce. And I just kind of have a feeling that she's not gonna come out. She don't have to, and she's probably been told not to. I mean, her etai could tell her, like, her the because you get a when you initiated as a priest, you get what is called a life reading, a etai. And in her etai, it may tell her she cannot come out publicly and um, speak about it. Who knows? Her godparents could tell her, just don't say. Oh, wait, here go some more. Oh, these are just people that have spoken about it. Okay. So I don't know. But it's interesting that every now and then in her music, she will, drop little nuggets for people to see. Oh, Phoenix said, I believe that in their music. I do too. Wesley Snipes is that's yeah, I wasn't expecting that one. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that with Wesley. I really wasn't. Chaka Khan and Iyanla, I knew they because it's in all of Iyanla's books. Not all of her books, but the book where she really goes and talks about her life and stuff. Her initiation, she speaks on her initiation. She speaks on what it was like when she first met, um, when she was having a lot of problems and she first went to get her first cleansing and all of that. She speaks about all of that in her books. Why is this thing not working? Why, Jesus, why? So yeah, I knew she was. But and I've seen Forrest Whitaker. I have seen I saw like a picture of him a long time ago, and he had on white, and his alekes were tucked in his shirt. Because most people, when they're out, they, tuck. You tuck your alekes. You don't want them to be out in the open. I wear mine out in the open like this because I'm at home. But, usually when I go out in public, they're like this. And I saw this neck and I was like, hold on. Wait a minute. I was like, what? And then, I had to go and look it up, and it was like, yeah, he is a part of the religion. So I mean, it's always interesting to find someone that is in the religion, and then you try to see, like, okay, am I related to that person? Because if that person is initiated by someone that has anything to do with your initiation, then you are related to that person. So, say for instance, Beyonce went to Cuba and was initiated by someone that is related to my house, then that would make me by religion related to her, if that makes sense. That's how it is. Okay. So I don't know. Tapping the power within. I'm not sure which one of the books it is, but it is. I have um I have the book in my library, and y'all know my books are the majority of my books are still backed up because in storage. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, how do you guys feel? Do you feel like um she is and she's going to, come out one day and just lay it all on the line, or she ain't? She is and she just is never going to tell us, or she is and she's going to tell us one day in the future. And I mean, I really think it's interesting if she's a child of Oshun. I just lost the cable, like the thing just went off. Is a child of Oshun, and um, Jay Z is a child of Shango, and then they turn around and have twins, a boy and a girl, Ibeji babies. That's interesting. I mean, I don't know. That's interesting. Is a child of Oshun and a child of Shango having Ibeji babies, a boy and a girl twins. I don't know. I really don't. But when Beyonce and Jay Z went to Cuba, my 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 little spidey senses went off. I'm like, what they going to Cuba for? What they doing that for? They going to Cuba so that they can get made, you know, do it all the time, the two of them together. And it's interesting if they got made together, if Beyonce and Jay-Z got made together as husband and wife, it changed the dynamic of the relationship, because now were they husband and wife, then they became twins. The twins then around and have a set of twins. They're twins because they were birthed together through initiation. They were birthed together. So it makes them twins. I know a husband and wife who were initiated at the same time. And they do say when a husband and wife are, both in a religion, that it normally comes up that they should be initiated at the same time. They should be born together because it makes the bond as husband and wife stronger. And not only are they husband and wife, then they become twins, twin souls together, because they went through birth canal together, because being initiated is a rebirth. So they're considered twins. In whatever house that they belong to, they will always be called, oh, there's the twins. So, I mean, this would be such a good story for them to come out and explain. People can't hear, my reach for the Orishas is so limited because don't nobody know me. I'm some old lady that get on here every day and talk. But Beyonce and Jay-Z have such a huge reach. They can touch so many more lives than I can. And I'm on here every day. Okay. The internet is tripping. If it's buffering, oh my God, I'm about to take this eyelash off. It's getting on my nerves. The internet's tripping. So if it's buffering, you know why. Because the internet's tripping. Um, Her performances are full of symbolism about Oshun. But that's just it though. It's just symbolism. Phoenix said, I don't think Bay will confirm. She doesn't confront things she cares. I don't think she will either, Phoenix. I don't. I don't think she will. And I don't think she will because I don't think she can. I don't think she can say anything. And she is. She's extremely private. She's very private. So I don't think that um I don't think she's gonna say anything about it. I would love for her to. I would love for her to. Because I would love for people to understand, young people to understand that there is something out there other than Christianity and it's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, like, it doesn't make any sense for us to fear what is naturally ours and to start tapping into the power we have by birth. Because it's crazy to me that more and more white people are attempting to tap into this religion and water it down. Like, you would not believe some of the comments that I read in this voodoo group that I belong to, with white people, basically telling black people, oh, this ain't yours, you don't own this, it's just bad that black people are always trying to make something about race. You guys are racist. Oh, well, can I be Orishas with my Celtic ancestors? Oh, do you think that the Loa will want to sit on the same altar with my Celtic ancestors? And then if you say something to them, the admins in the group, which are white, will, try to admonish you or threaten to kick you out of the group. Because white people want this so bad. Like, your ancestors was beating our asses. And you want to practice the religion of the people who you was beating on? Thank you, Sheena. I appreciate that, sweetheart. You want to practice the religion of the people that would have to run to the woods to. Thank you, Kay. Kay said, as she should be, in my opinion, it takes spiritual maturity and wisdom to keep some things private. Private is the key word. This is why I stopped doing a lot of things online, and a lot of the spells and stuff now will be for members only. Because I don't want everybody to see it. I don't. Because, oh, thank you, Danae Jones. Thank you. I don't want everyone to see it. This is not for everyone. Our secrets are not for everyone. Just like our parents used to tell us when we was little, what goes on in this house stays in this house. They meant everything. You don't go out and tell what's going on in your house. You keep those things within the family. That's this religion too. Voodoo, hoodoo. Now they can have hoodoo. They can take that because they are right. When it comes to hoodoo, white people have done things in the South. They've seen things, they've done things. But you cannot take voodoo. Voodoo is Haitian. Voodoo is a religion. You're not going to claim that. Sorry, white people. This is something that don't have nothing to do with you. You may want it, but it ain't yours. Just like yesterday, I got into it with a woman on Facebook. So a black lady had posted a post on with a picture of herself. She had taken lisinopril, which is a medication, and her lips had swollen up. And she, had wrote a post and was like, Black people, please be careful because a lot of us are allergic to the swelling of lips have happened to a lot of people, Black people who have lisinopril. It happened to me. I just didn't have a severe reaction, but I did a reaction. And, my doctor immediately took me off. This white woman wrote in the comments, I can't stand it when Black people are the main ones that are racist. This affects everyone. So why did she have to say just to Black people? And I said, because she was talking to Black people. The warning was for African Americans. There are more African Americans taking this drug. Some drugs are targeted to African Americans. Lisinopril is one of those drugs. I think it's one of the high blood pressure drugs that, because see, white people don't even understand that we do react differently to some drugs. We're all human, but our body makeup is different. She got mad. I was like, damn, Karen, everything ain't for you. This is for you, woman, telling Black people to be careful taking a drug that can harm them. And you got upset because your ass wasn't included? Shut up, Karen. Go sit your butt down somewhere. Ain't nobody talking to you, girl. I mean, she got so, she was like, you're racist and blah, blah, this. I was like, girl, F-U-C-K. Okay? You, today, on this of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Shut the hell up, Karen. I kept calling her Karen in the thread, and her name was totally different. I don't know what her name was, but I kept calling her Karen, and that was my... She was hot. I was like, shut up, Karen. Ain't nobody talking to you, girl. Ain't nobody trying to hear nothing you trying to say. And so the lady that started the post, me and her kind of cool. And she jumped in my DMs and was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's she's one of my friends, but I don't feel like that. I don't think racist. I was like, girl, you don't stand down. I don't care. I will cuss all y'all out. You only a friend of mine through Facebook. Care, sweetheart. Anybody can get it. You included. Now, I ain't got no problems with you, but I can cuss you out just like I did Karen. No, that's not what I want. I was like, I know you don't. I know you don't. Because I call you a Karen just like I did her. I don't know you, girl. You live in Timbuktu. I'm in California. We just Facebook people. You follow me on Facebook. So, honey, I got Karen good and together. Do you hear me? I'm girl. These Karens are Karen. Y'all doing too much. Y'all better stand down, please. Yeah, lisinopril is not. It's a horrible drug, and I was one of the fortunate people that took it in the swelling. Um, I don't know what it did, but mine didn't balloon up big, but it swelled up, and then like my lips cracked. It kind of looked like a sunburn, kind of. It was bad. I mean, it was bad enough for these to, immediately take me off the medication, and I think gave me like a Benadryl shot or something to counteract the effects. Girl, she jumped in my inbox so quick, but I had to let her know too. You can get it too. You can get it just like I gave it to Karen, because I don't know none of y'all. I was like, girl, I don't care. I could care less about your feelings. You know how they get. I'm so sorry. Girl, get out my inbox with that. I don't. Hey, Moss Mama. Girl, she jumped in my inbox so fast. She wants to clear her name because she didn't want to get what Karen was getting. I think that was the thing because it was her thread. She started it. And she was like, oh, I feel so bad because I started it. I was like, you started it and I'll finish it. Sure will. You can be a Karen. You can be a Karen. All y'all. I don't care about none of y'all. And then got on my own Facebook page and started talking shit. All y'all can get it. My friends was like, my black friends was like, oh, who getting it? Who getting it? And my best friend was like, oh, wait, who? Do I need to? Where? she was about to jump in it too. I said, nah, girl, I got him. I got him. Trust me. And then after I done talked about the woman like a dog, called her all kind of Karens and told her I cussed her out and everything, I blocked her. I know that made her even madder. Because then she couldn't say nothing back. I don't care. I can't stand none of y'all anyway. So let's move on. We gonna come back to that because it's some other Karen situations. But let me talk about Fi Babe. Now, I don't know if any of y'all watch Fi Babe, but yesterday, Fi Babe posted a video. And I didn't even watch the whole video because after this part, I literally had to click off. Fi Babe said that it is her fantasy. And we all have fantasies. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it is her fantasy to have an artist paint her while she is making love and a tiger is in a cage watching and wanting to have sex with her. Huh? Because at first I was like, okay, maybe I'm not hearing this right. I can't be hearing. Because see, I've been having problems with my ear. I told y'all that, right? I told y'all that I've been having some little ear problems. So I said, well, maybe that wax thing got in my ear. Because she couldn't have said she wanted a tiger to watch her have sex and want to have sex with her. So then I started I got this picture in my mind, like she having sex as an artist there, painting her while she's having sex. And then she said she wanted to, this where I was, because she said, yeah, I want to make sure that the tiger is in the cage and he can't get out. The tiger is in a cage. He can't get out. but the tiger is watching her have sex, and the tiger wants to have sex with her. So I'm like, when do tigers start wanting to have sex with humans, for one thing? Do tigers have sex with humans? And when you have thoughts of having sex with animals, ain't that bestiality? Isn't that what that's called? Ain't it called bestiality? Do people really be out here think? I didn't know black people did that. Bestiality. Yeah, it is savagely cruel or depraved behavior, sexual intercourse between a person and an animal. And zoophilia is a paraphernalia involving a sexual fixation on, oh, that's non-human animals. Bestiality is cross species sexual activity between human and non-human animals. That's like if you want to have sex with one of those horses, like half man, half horse or whatever. But that ain't weird to none of y'all. Like that would be really weird. It was weird to me. Like I know Fi Babe is strange. She a strange cookie. And the thing is people in her chat going, yeah, girl. If I say something weird like that, I want at least one of y'all to be like, oh my shit, what you didn't you had an edible or something, girl? What's going on, sweetheart? Did you take too many of your tramadols or trazodones or stuff? What's the matter, honey? If I ever come on here and tell you guys a fantasy that involves an animal, I want somebody to jump in my DMs and make sure I'm okay. Everybody on here got my email. I need at least one of y'all to jump in my DMs and be like, was you okay today, sweetheart? Because you said some weird stuff. I don't want you in the comments going, yeah, girl, get that tiger. Why? 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 Miss Mom said that's more than an edible. It's got to be. And I'm in California. And they say California got the best weed in the world. Like we got real weed out here. Weed with strange names and everything. I am 3 hours away from Humboldt County. That's where they grow the good weed out there. And I ain't never came on here talking about having sex while an artist paints me. Now that's normal. That's normal. Artists are always painting, pictures, sensual pictures. Like, it's a bit much for you to be actually having sex and someone painting a picture of you. But I was willing to ride down that street with her. Okay. The sex part, it's a little kinky, but I'm gonna deal with it. But when she threw that tiger in there, when you threw the tiger in there, she started going down Crazy Street, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go down Crazy Street with that. This is the same person that said that the slave masters, the reason why they would have sex with the slaves is because they were attracted to them. They were attracted to the slaves, big booties and big titties, and that's why the slave masters would then have sex with the slaves. This is a that said that. So I can't expect nothing but a tiger, a whole tiger in a cage. She now of all the things in the world that she wants to be attracted to her, she wants a tiger to look at her and find her attractive. Look at that girl over there. Look how she getting it. I can't wait till my turn. And as soon as that tiger get out, he gonna maul her to death. Because does the tiger know where our situation is? Like, does he have any idea? Because you're going to smell totally different. The pheromones that you throw off as a woman is going to be much different than the pheromones that the tigress is throwing off. He may hurt you because you may throw off the juicy and then fear inside that, and then he catches that fear and then he kill you. But at least he was attracted to you. I was attractive when he killed me. And if I know Fire Babe, she'll go straight to heaven and be like, I was having sex, and then this tiger ran up on me, and he thought I was the cutest thing in the world right before he killed me. Because she crazy. I don't understand how people follow her. I don't. And she said she was in the military. How she get in the military? It must have been she must have went into the military under some type of, I don't know, the military took people that were mentally disabled. Maybe this alleged tiger can really put that thing on her. Do they have the tigers? I don't know, child. I've never seen. Do they have them? I don't know. But I really think she should stick to men. I don't believe that if she gets a tiger and he finds her attractive, if he finds her attractive, I still don't think she's going to survive the process of getting a tiger. I know. But I want to hear about it. I want her to try it. Since this is her fantasy, I want her to try it. I really do. And tell me how it worked out. As a matter of fact, she's stupid enough to post it. So, girl, let that tiger run up in you. Did you see the tiger that mauled that man who jumped the fence on IG? No. But I can imagine. Because tigers are very fast and they're very strong. Tigers' paws look heavy. I ain't messing with no tiger. I don't even want to be in the same room with a tiger, even if he locked up. I wouldn't trust that cage enough. When I go to the zoo, when I used to go to the zoo, I would always be just a little fearful of them animals really getting mad one day and coming out. Like I would never go and see the monkeys and stuff because the monkeys at the Oakland Zoo were notorious for throwing shit. notorious, not only picking up their fecal matter and throwing it at people, but turning their butts to the crowd and just trying to, you know, shoot the poop at you. Like they would be that mad at people. They didn't, you could tell they didn't like to be looked at and stuff. So I just never felt comfortable at the zoo. And she want a whole tiger in the in a room with her while she's having sex. And she wants that tiger to want her. I just would love for her to explain that. I would. And here I am, you know, with very simple spirit animal requests. Like, I just want the animal to protect me. I don't want the animal to, in any way, want me sexually. I don't want no animal to want me. Like Gizmo, oh my God. When he was a puppy, not a puppy. Okay. So we gonna work with this one eyelash. I'm gonna keep the other one on. No, I'm not. When he was a puppy, I now I look different. I don't feel like trying to put him back on. When he was a puppy, he used to hump me all the time. But it was a phase that he went through. And after that phase was over, he stopped doing it. I never wanted him to do it, and I would always correct him and try to redirect him to a stuffed animal. And we got him he got on this stuffed animal that he, would go to. Quickly try to train him to take that energy out on something else. Never was it like, oh my God, I want my dog to watch me have sex so he will want to have sex with me. I took that lash was getting on my nerves. I think maybe I didn't clean them after I wore them the last time because the magnets aren't really sticking. I'm going to have to look on the thing. Maybe I didn't clean it the last time because the magnets are not sticking like they did when I first got them. And I only wore them twice. So they should still be sticking. Moth Mama said puppies are like that. My dad had German Shepherds that would. Yeah, they do that. That is normal for them to do. But it's not like I wanted them, like I wanted him to do it. Yeah, these are lashes, honey. I'm gonna figure this out because I got too many eyelashes. Like I have purchased too many eyelashes not to figure it out. But I think the magnets may have some residual stuff from the last time. And so it's not making the connection like it should. So I'm going to look on some videos and see how to clean them. Because I spent $20 on these lashes, and I know you're supposed to get more than 2 wears out of them. Yeah, I haven't tried the trios yet. I'm gonna do those next. I might do those tomorrow. So, is it anybody on here that is a member that wants one of their readings today? The one of the one card. I'm drinking my Starbucks. Uh, I don't know, Starbucks something. If any, but with the trio lashes, you have to use the regular glue, huh? The the like kish glue. Child, I don't know. I'm about to look on. Maybe I should have wiped them off with the makeup remover stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna look on. I'm gonna look on the. I'm gonna look online and see because I do think because it's not really. Yeah, the duo glue. Okay, yeah, I have some. Um, I'm gonna try those tomorrow because I do have those too. I'm gonna look on there and see. Maybe the magnet part is just dirty, but it's still making a connection to the magnet in the box. But for some reason, it ain't making a connection to the. It's not making a strong connection to. But see, my eyes water a lot when I have on makeup. It's like it just does that. And I asked my doctor about that, and he was like, "You're just one of those people who have sensitive waterline, and when makeup is near your eyes, it's just gonna water." And believe it or not, that is the only time that my eyes really water is if I put on makeup because normally I have very dry eyes. Like at night and stuff, my eyes get really dry. But if I put on some makeup, water will come from everywhere. Wait a minute. Moth Mama said I tried using makeup brush cleaner on my glue lashes and it ruined them. Now I just throw them out. Yeah, but these cost like $20. I ain't trying to throw these lashes away and I only wore them twice. I gotta. Oh. Let me say this while I'm thinking about it. Kay said that she has been feeling the need to wear all white. So, when you have those type of feelings, when your anxiety is high, when you're having I don't want to say depression, but some people do have depression. But it's not always depression. We have highs and lows when it comes to our moods naturally. Nobody is always up here. Our moods fluctuate. But when you have those times when you're just feeling heavy and, not really spiritually connected, that's the best time to put on your white. Ladies, right now is a really good time to keep our crown covered. If you're not going to cover all of your head, at least cover your crown. Cover the crown of your head. When you go out, wear your scarves. If you can cover all of your hair, that's even great. I do have some scarves where, I can tuck all of my dreads in, but if I, don't tuck them, it's good to just, cover your head. Cover your head in light colors, white, yellow, beige. If you're already feeling kind of, don't cover your head in black. It's best to cover your head in white. Go to the fabric store. Fabric is very cheap. You can find bandanas, white bandanas at the dollar store for $1. Get you some bandanas if you don't have the money to purchase cotton material. But material is cheap. You can get a yard of material for like $3 or something like that, or maybe a little bit more. I'm not really sure. I haven't bought yard material in a while. But you don't need a whole yard to wrap your head. You can, get like a yard, and you can make a couple of head scarves with a yard of material. Just get some cotton, not a nice cotton material to make a head wrap. Just cut it and make you a head wrap and wrap your head when you go out. Kay said, I've been missing my mother in law and grandmother a lot. They are very significant to me, although they are no longer with us in the natural. I miss their natural presence. And wear your white and sit and talk to your ancestors. Sometimes we have to get out of, a lot of wearing a lot of colors and wear white. Now today I actually have on a pair of black pants and this white t-shirt. I own a lot of white t-shirts because I told you guys when I was initiated. When I was initiated, I of course purchased a lot of white, but I went through a phase where I had to wear white again for. I was going through this, very difficult phase in my life, and I had to wear white for 14 days. So then I had to go out and buy like some more white shirts and pants and stuff. So I do own a lot of white t-shirts, a lot of white tank tops, white leggings, and it's easy for me to, put on my white. And I have noticed that lately I have been feeling the need to, wear my white and, really stay away from darker colors. The white will lift your spirits. The white will also let the Orishas know, oh, there go one of my kids right there. Because they know us by the colors that we wear. So if you are feeling that you need to make that connection back to spirit, back to the ancestors, wearing all white will be a kind of a red flag for them. Like, oh, there they go. You in all white is, waving a flag without actually waving a flag. And when I say all white, I mean all white. So you go white scarf, white shirt, white bra, white panties, white pants, white skirt, white shoes. That's all white. Okay? Not, oh, I got on a white shirt and some red pants. No, all white means all white. We don't talk about ceremonies. No. Ceremony is something that you do not speak on in public. How you do, no, that you don't talk about. That's private. You don't talk about ceremonies in a public space like this. So, no, I won't talk about that. Thank you. Today makes 1 month since my mother in law transitioned, and tomorrow will be 9 years for my grandmother, which is 9 ether, the number. 1, 4, 4, 7, 7, 8, 8. Oh, okay. Yeah, write those numbers down. Write those numbers down, and the days that you start to see those numbers, write that down also. Hey, educate to liberate. Yeah, bless God. And some things people, you're not to talk about. And ceremony is one of those things. It's best to join a house where they are doing ceremonies and you will see ceremonies. But you don't talk about um you don't talk about ceremony and you know talk about how ceremonies are done and stuff like that on the internet. That's why you don't see those type of things. It's very rare that you will see ceremonies on the internet. Now, I have seen some African people on Instagram posting things like that. Like there's a guy that guy that let me see. Did I block him on Facebook? I might not Facebook, on Instagram. Let me see. Did I block him? That was trying to get me to use his services. Let me see. Did I block him? I may have. No, I didn't block him. Let me see. Let me go to his Facebook page. Okay. Now, he says that he is a Ifa priest, and it looks like he is in Africa. I'm not really sure. Now, he has videos on his. Wait a second. He has videos. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, like that's a picture of him with a goat. And I'm pretty sure that's about to be some type of ceremony. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it says a Igbo sacrifice is the only way to solve any problems and to alleviate suffering. Now, here in the United States, you won't find those type of pictures. So I'm not really sure if African, maybe. Okay. Is it any sensitive people in here? Because I'm finna warn you now. If you sensitive, close your eyes for a minute until I tell you to open your eyes or turn away from the camera because I'm about to show something that see, we don't show this. We don't show this kind of stuff in the US because we too sensitive here. Now, he's in Africa. That's probably normal for them. But we don't do that here. So, I've always been told that you can't take pictures during ceremony. Of course, there's no video, no nothing. And keep your mouth shut. And that's what I do. Moth Mama said, I saw Ogun Ebo recently. It was like, whoa, but I do respect and understand. Right. People in Nigeria, people in different, I blocked about 4 different Ifa. Yeah. I mean, some of them be doing too much and I do block them because, they try to get our money. Like they want our money. They be saying all kind of stuff. So yeah, I have blocked some people. I don't know, but I mean, different countries do things differently. Nigeria is the birthplace of these religions. So of course they're going to do things different than we do here in the States. Here in the States, we are practicing a washed down version of Ifa and Santeria. We are. That's because we as Americans, we look at things different. Like when we see stuff like that, we're like, oh my God. That's why people freaked out when Azalea Banks showed her closet. Like I wasn't freaked out because of what she was doing. I was mad because she showed that to the world in the way that she did. But this is what happens. If you're not ready to see that up close and personal, then this ain't the religion for you. And that's the thing with a lot of white people. They get in this religion and say stuff like, oh my God, we should all be vegan. We shouldn't be sacrificing animals. Well, it's animal sacrifice in the Bible. And how you gonna tell black people how to handle a religion that you were supposed to be part of anyway? Did nobody invite you to this party, girl? You invited yourself. You out there knocking on the door. And then when you come in and see some shit you don't want to see, oh, we shouldn't be doing that. No, you shouldn't be doing it. Go home, Karen. Go home, girl. Go home to your potato salad with raisins and walnuts in it and leave us alone to plucking these chickens and can on. Go home, Karen. You don't want this. This is what you don't want. You don't want to pluck no chickens. You don't want to be out here singing songs and plucking chickens at 12 o'clock at night. Go home, Karen, and make that potato salad with them raisins and walnuts and chestnuts and stuff. You go do that. Go make the potato salad. That's what makes me mad. That is what makes me angry. We have a religion. You want to practice it, but you want to change things because you don't think we should be doing that. Go home. Go make the potato salad. That's what you do. That's what I need you to do. Go make the potato salad, Karen. Go home. Oh yeah, I be telling y'all that, but y'all don't listen, so I stopped. That's why I put it in the ticker thing because they take 30% of the cash out and see they force you to leave it on. You can't turn it off. If you turn it off, then you turn off your monetization. So they force you to keep the Cash App thing on there. But that's why I tell people don't use the Cash App. Don't use the Super Chat because YouTube takes 30%. 30% of the Super Chat. And if you send it to me in Cash App, I will get the Cash App. I don't even know why they do that. How do you take someone's tips? That's like, do they do that at restaurants though? Like when people get tips, how does that work in restaurants? Like when they work in restaurants, do people get all of their tips or does some of that go back to, I don't know, but that's how they do it on here. YouTube gets 30% of I think it's 30%, either 20 or 30% of the Super Chat. That's why I put the Cash App thing. I would rather people send it to that. Then that way I'll get it. Well, that's not true, Moth Mama. When it depends on the ceremony. It depends on the ceremony. We do pluck chickens. When you get into this religion, it's who you think plucking the chickens. The priest does the actual Igbo. They do that part. They do the ceremony. But it's the folks like us, the Laos, Aleos, who are out there plucking the chickens. That's our job. We be out there pulling them feathers and, getting the chicken clean before the chicken can go through his ceremony. So yeah, we got to deal with it. Is the chicken used later? It depends on the situation. Sometimes he is, and sometimes he's not. It depends on what the chicken is being used for. Sometimes no. Sometimes you may have to take that to somewhere. And then sometimes, yeah, sometimes the goat or whatever it is sacrificed and eaten. But usually the chickens, you know, they are they are sacrificed. It's just not for food. It just depends on the situation. So it all depends. But yeah, we that's one of the things that you learn. Part of your initiation is, you learning how to handle animals in a respectful manner and prepare them for initiation. You are taught how to pluck a chicken, and you're taught the songs to sing while you're plucking, how to handle it with reverence and respect, how to thank that animal for sacrificing his life to save someone else's. That's a part of your training. So you gonna touch that chicken too. You gonna touch that chicken. Yeah, I mean, you learn. The first time it was a little, because I don't, y'all may not see this, but I'm a girly girl to my heart, like bugs and spiders and dirt, and I've just never, like, I'm a true ocean. Like, I don't like to get dirty. If something gets on me, I get, kind of like freaked out and stuff. And, plucking chicken, by the end of the night, you're going to have like little blood splatters and stuff on you. And it's chicken, your fingers going to have feathers attached. It's messy, and it's nasty, and then the chicken smell funny, like, not it's not a disgusting smell, but I don't know, kind of blood and stuff, like, blood has an interesting scent, and you gotta pluck a certain way to make sure you get the whole thing out, and you don't leave like that little, like fingernail thing in I don't know. It's weird. You gotta pull the feathers out a certain way so that they look clean. Chicken feet, yeah, they do all that. So yeah, you learn all that. And that's what your godmother, your god sisters and brothers, that's what they're there for, to, teach you how to pluck the chicken, and how not to be afraid. Like, some of my best experiences were sitting out in my godmother's backyard with the rest of my brothers and sisters, and they teaching me songs and teaching me how to pluck chickens and basically get over my fear. because I was really scared, like seriously scared, when the first time I was told that we were going to do a ceremony, and they were going to teach me how to pluck chickens that night. And I was like really scared, and my godmother was like, you are such a girly girl. And I was like, I was like close to 40 or late 30s, and I had never touched a chicken that had feathers on it before. Never. Because I'm used to going to the store, getting my chickens, and you gonna cook it, you wash it, do what you gonna do, and throw it in the oven. It's not like I had to take the feathers off of it. Every now and then you'll get a chicken that may still have a couple of feathers, but it's not like the complete feather. These birds have all of their feathers intact. So you go from seeing this chicken, because my godmother had like chicken coops and stuff in her backyard where they would go and get the live animals and bring them back to the house and put them in a chicken coop until it was time for the ceremony. So you literally go from watching a live animal walking around clucking or whatever chickens do, to that animal being sacrificed, and then they bring it out to you and you get to pluck it. So yeah, it's interesting. And I believe that if you're really into this religion, you should see that. You should experience that. She said cow tongues, all kind of stuff, girl. Chicken feet, a lot. No, I went to the shop and got my lock started. And I think I only went back like a couple of times. I started keeping them up myself. Y'all better love on these locks because they leaving this year. This is my last year. I'm tired of them, and um, I just want to do something different. So y'all better remember me like this, because this is it. I've made up my mind, me and my husband. We are going to cut our hair this year. So y'all better hold on to these memories. You can always go back and watch these videos when I had hair, because I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna go full blown initiation. I'm gonna take it all the way down to the root and start over again. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it all off. I mean, I'm literally going to. I'm gonna cut my locks myself. I'm gonna cut them off myself, and then I'm gonna go to the barber and just let him shave my head, and we're gonna start all over again. And um, if I decide to grow them back, I will. Yeah, I just want to feel it. I just want to. And I got a big head. Like I got a dome. Do you hear me? For a woman, I got a big head. Big heads running my big heads running my family. So I got a big head. So I'm gonna cut them off. I'm just kind of like at that point where I just want to do something different. I had always said that I was going to cut them when I got 60, because I knew um, at 60, I'm not going to want to deal with all of this. And they are back almost to my waist again. And I just cut them like recently. So I said I will cut them off, shave my head, and then if I really don't like my head, that's why I'm trying to get used to these lashes and, really learn how to do the makeup the way I want to, because I feel like I'm going to need something if I ain't got no hair. But, I can always wear scarves and, some to cover up this head. But yeah, I think it's time. Yeah, I mean, I just think that it's time to do something different. Like, I've had these locks for what, 15 years? I don't know, y'all. 15 years, I think. Either 15 or 16 years. And I was trying to get to 60, but I don't think I'm going to make it. Yeah, I'm going to go bald, though. I mean, it's going to be short. Yeah, earrings will help. And I do have a lot of earrings. She said that Budweiser beer got my hair growing. I heard that beer was good for the hair too. I don't know. I'm gonna try it and see. So it's just gonna be a new me. If I don't like it, I'm pretty sure my hair will grow back. And I will be at the beauty supply. I will have every turban, bandana, scarf, everything until it does grow back, or until it grows back long enough for me to braid. The good thing is I do know how to braid. So if I don't like it, I mean, I will, get me some the faux locks or whatever. I mean, I think I'm gonna like it. I ain't gonna trip. Cause it's just hair. You know what I mean? And I think I've just been so used to having long hair because I've had long hair for so long that I don't know. And I don't even really do anything with my dreads. Like, it's very rare that I wear my dreads um down because I have that phobia of people trying to touch my hair. So, I don't really wear it down when I'm in public. And, your hair is your energy source. And I don't want my hair out when I'm in public. I just don't want my hair to absorb, that type of energy. So I do keep it up a lot. So that's that. I want to do something different. I really do. And my husband is saying that he wants to do something different also. So, gosh, I guess somebody else did some or said something stupid. So they trying to look like, oh, let's listen to what she's saying, y'all.
Everyone, I'm on the same page. However, I don't think that any race is above scrutiny, including Black people. I think that the way people are behaving and the things that are being said are unreal. I don't have words for them. That being said, what do you feel like you go out and do where you're like, oh, I'm Black. Oh, I'm Black. I can't. Oh, I'm feeling it today. I don't understand. And yet, a lot of scrutiny because.
So it's saying her name is Christy Ann Wilker, and she is a nurse at Lutheran Hospital in Fort Wayne in the trauma unit. She clearly doesn't like black people, and it makes me wonder how many black patients have died under her care. And then it gives the human resources number. Oh, and so here is the statement from her employer. The social media comments you reference do not reflect our values. The individual who posted those comments is no longer employed by Lutheran Hospital. Lutheran Hospital is committed to diversity and equality for all members of our community, and we strive to create an inclusive environment for employees to work and patients to receive care. All individuals in our facilities are to be treated with dignity and respect. We do not exclude people or treat anyone differently based on personal characteristics such as race. Y'all, y'all need to shut up, Karens. All y'all gonna be unemployed. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You are about to lose your job.
Skin. Nobody wants to be tagged as racist. I'm not racist. I have respect for all skin colors. Asian, Hispanic, black, whatever. I would never treat any patient differently. I would never treat any human being differently. I think God loves everyone. I'm on the same page.
Shut up, Karen. Now you done got fired, girl. Why do white people, knowing the climate that we live in today, knowing black people are about that life everywhere across the United States of America, the United States, we waiting for y'all to slip up so we can post you. We waiting to catch you slipping, Karen, so we can post you on the internet and you can lose your job. We're not playing with you right now. This the wrong time to be racist or acting crazy. This ain't it. This ain't it. Girl, you gonna lose your job, girl. You gonna be poor. You gonna be living in the projects. And y'all know y'all can't live in the hood. Y'all can't live in the hood. Y'all wouldn't make it not one day in the hood. Because you be scared to death. You out here making all of these. If I worked at a hospital or if I worked anywhere and I would not be saying nothing on social media. If I was still working in corporate America like I used to, I wouldn't even be on here like I am now. Because a lot of things that I say on here could be misconstrued. Someone could find my employer and show them these videos, and you gotta be careful when you gotta be careful. Like I do and say what I want to say now because I'm self-employed. The little business I want to say now because I'm self-employed. The little business that I have now is my own. I don't work for corporate America anymore. If I did, I probably would not be on here doing this. For one, I wouldn't want my employers to know, that ain't your business. That I do a little Lulu and Goo and all that. That ain't your business. Y'all gotta keep your mouth shut. Oh, that Starbucks was good. And it was that the Starbucks that come in a bottle that you get from the store. It was one of those. That thing was good. Ooh, I wish I had me another one. I might have to tell my husband to go by there and give me another. And I know you ain't supposed to drink two of them a day because the sugar content is cray cray. Oh, it's on Instagram. I just saw it on Instagram. Y'all better learn how to keep your mouth shut, white folks. I probably ain't got no white friends no more though. I know I ain't got no white friends. Moth mama, I don't consider you white. I know you white, but I don't look at you like that. So other than that, I ain't got no Karens that follow me. Ain't no Karen gonna follow me because she gonna get tired of my mouth and she's not gonna be able to handle me. So I know I don't have no people like that follow me. On Facebook, I have a few, but I don't really. I keep it pretty classy on Facebook, but y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gonna get tired of getting fired because every time you post something stupid like that online, you get fired. And then the next, you talking about, I'm not no racist. Just like this black police officer posted something on Instagram talking about, yeah, y'all out here talking about squaring up. You want to square up with me? Come to the gym. We could do this and we could do that. We could fight. I'll take my badge off and take off my vest and we could just go one on one. We could fight. The next video was like, oh, I ain't trying to fight nobody. I was just saying that it's a lot of people. I was like, ooh, honey, he is backpedaling and pussy popping. He stopped talking. I mean, he did, what is it? A 360 or 180? Something, child. He did a complete circle. It was like, nah, I ain't really out here trying to fight nobody. If you have a job, shut up online. Just shut up. Stop talking. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to say the wrong thing and you're going to be in trouble with your employer. Then you're going to have to come out and say, oh, I didn't mean that, or, it wasn't like that, or I didn't mean to say it like that, or sign. The Phoenix said, I was about to say Moth Mama exempt. Moth Mama is exempt. She exempt. Yeah, Moth Mama is not Karen. Okay? She's exempt. She has black children. So she ain't no Karen. So she totally different. Don't y'all call her Karen because she's not Karen. Karen is them white women that, be trying to get us in trouble and snitching and trying to keep us from swimming in the swimming pool and trying to keep us from. I just saw one white woman stop a UPS driver in the middle of the street, stopped her car, got out of her car, came to the UPS driver and told him to apologize for honking at her. The light had turned green and she didn't pull off. So he honked, like, girl, go. She turned her car off, got out of her car, and came to him and was like, why are you honking? And he was like, I'm honking because the light turned green. Get back in your car and go, lady, so we can go. I got places to go. And she was like, no, you're going to apologize. And he was like, no, I'm not. Get in your car. And do you know that this white woman, instead of getting in her car, driving off, was trying to flag down people to help her force this guy. I'm glad he was recording the whole thing. Trying to flag down people to call the police to force this guy to tell her sorry. That's Karen. I was like, oh my God. Why? Why did she even have to get out of her car? But she said he was being aggressive with her by honking the horn. And she told him he was going to have to apologize. I was like, you know what? False sense of superiority. I mean, she literally told this man, you're going to apologize. The whole video is on Facebook. You're going to apologize. And he was like, you know what? I'm sorry. Now get in your car and move. I mean, he basically told her that he was sorry just to make him leave, just to make her pull off. And I think she still, even after he said, look, ma'am, okay, I'm sorry. I think even after he said she was sorry, she was still messing with him. Still messing with the dude. Oh, and here's another one. I don't think I kept it. Some of those things, I don't even share them to my um, Facebook because they make me so mad. Here's another one. Allison Cook, a nurse. She said, F Black Lives Matter. If you want to do something meaningful in your life, stop the child molesters and protest the stop the child molesters and protect the little girls and boys because clearly their parents don't know how. And then I guess after she said F Black Lives Matter, she probably started getting threats and stuff. So she said, I'm taking Facebook off my phone. If you need to get a hold of me, those that ever do know how, this is a hostile media. When friends start tearing you apart, they're only Facebook people. Only friends know your true heart. I choose peace and love. Ciao. After they ripped her to shreds. And this was a ICU nurse here in Oakland, California. An ICU nurse. So I'm pretty sure she got fired too. You about to lose your job. But that's how they really feel. So I would really rather tell how they really feel and get it out in the open so that they can be fired. And social media has really given people a platform to say what they really feel. I'm about to show y'all one of my favorite pictures of myself. I mean, and all my friends laughed at me this day, but I didn't care. I was so happy. And I put this ensemble together on purpose. Okay? I was super happy that day. I got on a tie-dye t-shirt with a cat, a pink and blue striped jacket, some camouflage capri pants and some and some Ugg boots. And I was just as happy. I'm a weirdo. Like if you ever like people that know me know how weird I am. I am a weirdo for real. A weirdo. I don't care what other people think about me. I have my own style and I march by the beat of my own drum. The drum may be offbeat, maybe a beat that you never heard of, but it makes me happy. Girl, I was a whole vibe that day. A whole entire vibe. But I know I was like super happy. I do me. I do. I do me. Oh, these are some cute Crocs. I gotta get these yellow ones. Can y'all see those? Look at those yellow ones. I gotta get those. I hope they're not just in kid sizes. Cause Crocs be doing that. They be making like super cute Crocs and they only have them in like kid sizes. Crocs released the whole Pride line for people that are looking for Pride. I don't even know if they're having like Pride parades this year. I think the Pride parade here in San Francisco has been canceled, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm about to get these. The pastel. Um, we just on here talking now. If anybody want to come, okay, I got a good 10. I got a good 10 or 20 more minutes. If anybody wants to, hold on. If anybody wants to, okay. If anybody wants to come on, Emotional, did you see what Shane Dawson said now? He's getting out of the beauty community now that he did here. Yeah, yeah. Hold on, hold on. I'm glad you brought that up, girl. I want to play this. Well, I can't play it because if I play it, I might get demonetized. But I'm probably gonna get demonetized anyway. Um, Let me see. Hold on. Okay. If you go to my Twitter is the same Emotional 94602. If you go to my Twitter, there is a video of Shane Dawson that from a podcast that he did in 2014 where he said that he was interested in little girls and that it should be okay to be interested in little girls. It's on my the video, the actual video of him saying that in a podcast. And it's him. It's not a voice, it's not a voice recording. It's him. And there's another video of him using the N word, videos of Jeffree Star using it. I mean, those videos are all over social media. Videos of Shane Dawson in blackface. I didn't even know that he had been I didn't know he had did the whole blackface thing. I didn't know that this is what his channel was built on. That's Shane Dawson. I didn't know he had a whole person, a black girl, that this was how he started his channel. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Girl, I am more than disgusted. I don't even understand how YouTube even, well, that's because they don't care. So he done made millions of dollars. And now, I don't want to be part of this drama. I don't want to do it. If anybody wants to come on, you can click that link. If you want to, did it show up as a link? Yeah. If you want to come on, you can click that link. Yeah, send me some stuff because I do want to make another video. So Phoenix said, I used to look at his stuff and he would do skits about his grandmother. Then came the blackface. And I was like, yeah, see, I never saw them because I never watched him. The only reason why I started watching Shane Dawson was, because of his little docu-series stuff. Like, I never watched him before. I didn't know he was doing blackface. Just blackface. Had a whole persona that he did about black people. That was how he got really famous, people are saying. And then calling people the N word and, talking. Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star are both racist. Jeffree Star has been called a racist so many times, and people are just like, oh my God, he's changed. He's such a different person. No, you don't change. You don't go from being a Nazi, a racist, to just being a normal person. That's ingrained in you. Jeffree Star believes that he cannot be canceled, that people, will continue to look at him. That's, he is white, the poster boy for white privilege. Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. They orchestrated that whole thing to try to take James Charles down, so that they can be on the top making the most money. And Shane Dawson is a huge liar. He lied to all of his subscribers, telling them that he was going to put out this makeup palette and, all his makeup stuff. And then he was going to get in the beauty community and, be putting his makeup together and doing beauty looks and all that. He sold them makeup palettes, sold out that palette, and he ain't did nothing in the beauty community. Yeah, I watched a few of the conspiracies. Like, I didn't really think they were real. The thing that I liked was his editing style. The way he edited his videos were, entertaining. But him as a person, I knew he was trash. I knew he was trash, and I knew Jeffree was trash. I can feel Jeffree's trash ass energy through the TV. Jeffree looks like a skeleton. He looks like a demon to me. I knew he was trash. Yes, Jeffree Star he called Jackie Aina a rat, I think. But he did that because he's jealous. His ugly is jealous. Because Jackie Aina is naturally beautiful. Even without makeup, Jackie Aina is beautiful. I if I saw Jeffree Star without makeup, I would run a country mile. Cause he ugly with makeup. So I can't imagine what he looked like if he take his makeup off. Oh my God. I would probably faint. And he is uglier because of what he's done. It makes him even uglier. If he can, yeah, if he can. He's ugly. Lied on her character and everything, tried to have her canceled, but it elevated her. She's a serious millionaire now. Yeah, he jealous. Jealous. She Nigerian. He jealous. Yeah, Shane ugly too. He looked like he stank to me. To me, he looked like he stank. And he always talking like he has that self-deprecating humor that is very like it that irritates me when people talk down on themselves in hopes that someone else will, oh, I'm so fat and ugly. Yeah, you are. I'm not one of them. Don't do that self-deprecating humor with me because if you call yourself fat, I'm gonna call you fat too. Yeah, you fat. Yeah, you funny looking. I don't like it. I don't like neither one of them. I ain't gonna lie. I am too. I am truly happy for Jackie, and I'm glad she ignored him. And I hope that the Orishas and everybody else see all the dirt that they doing. I was going, but I was like, nah, stay out of that, Lashana. They ain't got nothing to do with you, girl. I'm gonna stay out of it. I wanted to though. I wanted to, but my spirit told me to stand down. And I'm learning to listen. Or her mom is Black American. Yeah, she got a black man. Yeah, I just started watching Jackie recently. When I started kind of like getting into makeup and stuff, I just started watching her. Oh, her dad's Nigerian. Yeah, I mean, I like her. I don't watch like everybody in the makeup community. A lot of the people I watch are, like the women that do like eye, different eye looks and stuff. I like to watch those videos. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad she, kind of stays out of the drama. Jeffree Star, he one of them people that says that he ain't into drama, but he the main one stirring the drama pot. Boy, we see you. You what you think you invisible? We see your ugly butt. We see you. So I hope he get everything that's coming to him. Everything that comes to him, he deserve it. He deserve it all. Cause he's an ass. So that's all I got, y'all. I'm probably going to take Gizmo out. Sound like somebody in the backyard though. Take Gizmo out so he can use the bathroom and try to find a video on how to clean these dang on eyelashes. Now, see, they stuck to each other, but they wasn't. No, the magnets are still working because they're sticking to each other. Yeah, but it seems like this one is kind of dirty. I'm gonna see. Maybe you can wipe it off with. I wonder, does it say on here how to clean them? Let's see. Removal. Gently peel off magnetic glasses and remove magnetic gel residue from the band magnets. Taking care not to detach magnets from the band. It don't tell you how though. It don't tell you how to remove it. Oh, maybe if you keep reading, Lashana. God dog. To remove magnetic gel liner, gently wipe an oil-based makeup remover over. Oh, that's over your eye. So maybe you can clean that the same way with um with a um makeup remover. So I'm gonna try that and see. Or maybe I just didn't put enough um of the liner stuff on there. But I put two coats. It says apply two coats of magnetic gel liner along the upper lash line. And I did do two coats, but maybe I didn't do it thick enough. This could be user error. Who knows? But I'm gonna keep trying until I get it right. I ain't gonna give up because I paid too much money for them lashes to um to give it up. Yeah. Yeah, I like them together. I really do. And then I do watch African American beauty bloggers because I know that they don't get as much attention as um white makeup people. I mean, African Americans, period, here on YouTube don't get as much attention as white people. Our videos don't get pushed out there as much. Did you see the three men were indicted in the Ahmaud Arbery death? No. Three more men? Or the three men that were arrested already? Was it some extra people? Oh, the father, the accomplice. Yeah. It says the three men accused in the February 23rd shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery were indicted Wednesday by a grand jury, a district attorney said. Glenn County's grand jury has indicted Travis McMichael, the father, Greg McMichael, and William R. Bryan on malice and felony murder charges in Arbery's death. Cobb District Attorney Joyette M. Holmes said at a press conference, "We will continue to be intentional in the pursuit of justice for this family and the community at large as the prosecution of this case continues. The specially appointed prosecutor in the case said. The charges also include aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and criminal attempt to commit false imprisonment, according to the indictment. Throw the book at them and put them in the general population. That's how you take care of that. Just put them in general population. Don't protect them when they get to jail. Put them in general population and let the jailhouse people deal with them. Don't protect them. Yeah, they did. They chased him down and killed him. So put them in general population and let the streets deal with them. I don't care what happened to him. Right. And arrest Breonna Taylor's killers. While you out there indicting people, indict them. See how they get you. They not even. I don't know. I don't want to get into that because that ain't gonna do nothing but make me mad. And I had kind of got over my anger a little bit. That's why I got my little scarf on. If y'all want to get one of these, please make sure you go through young man that does these and get one from him. I really do like it, and he is either a EFI participant or priest or something. I said I was gonna ask him what exactly he is, but I ain't got to put no. You know, you don't just want to go up and ask somebody, "Are you? What are you?" But I am gonna ask him. I think he is EFI priest or something. So if you want one, let him know. So I'm gonna go. These celebrities that they own it. They're not going to rest till Breonna Taylor's murders are brought to justice. Right. They should be. Sure. I still can't believe this MF is out. All right, y'all. I'm going to go. I will see you guys later. They saying that Tati Westbrook has made a video about Shane Dawson. Let me see. It ain't on her channel. Maybe she did it on Twitter. Maybe she said something on Twitter. So I'm gonna go catch up on the videos to see what's going on. And if it's something interesting, I will come back and do a video about it. If it's not really interesting, then we'll talk about it tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you for the super chats. You guys, I really appreciate you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye.